What do you think of when you think of Spain? Tapas. Tapas. I've been here for 3 months and I haven't had any proper tapas. That all is going to change right now. So you might be wondering, what have I been eating in Spain if I haven't been eating tapas this entire time? And the truth is, I cook a lot at home. I cook myself. One thing that I'm getting used to here in Spain is just how late people eat lunch. So it's 12:20 right now, and you can look and see the restaurant here is pretty much empty, which for me is a huge plus because I like avoiding people when I go out to eat anyway, and I can talk to you without as much noise in the background. We have our first dishes that just came in. This is squid with some potatoes, and then we have meatballs. This just reminds me when I was a kid at school lunch, we'd always get like the meatball sandwiches. You know what I'm talking about, the meatball sandwiches at school, and you sprinkle the Parmesan cheese on it. Yeah, those things were actually nasty, so I hope this tastes better. A little cold. It's really excited for this seafood, squid. Gracias. Los mariscos. And could use a bit more flavor. Could use a bit more flavor. So my teacher actually recommended this place. I was gonna go to a tourist street here where they have like all the tapas in Barcelona, and you can kind of bar hop and it's fun. And I was originally going to do that, but it's actually, the weather is so bad today, it's raining out, and I'm like, I'll just have to save that for another day. I don't know if I could trust this teacher's recommendations anymore. It feels like bar food, but I don't want to speak too soon. This salsa slaps. This sauce slaps. So I don't know what kind of sauce this is. If you know, let me know down in the comments. So in Spain, they use this with papas bravas, which is pretty much like potatoes. In this sauce they use, it's really typical, famous dish here. In the sauce, it's like a tad bit sweet, but then spicy. It's like you bite it, a little bit sweet, then spicy. The kick comes. This is probably one of my favorite sauces in all of Spain. If you know the exact name, let me know. I just been calling it like salsa naranja, which is orange sauce. Need salt. You can never use enough salt. There we go. So this is definitely bar food. It's definitely bar food. Like this octopus. I mean, I know I bit a lot at once. Man, I'm really looking forward to traveling to other parts of Spain. I haven't gotten outside of Barcelona yet, so if you know any other good places to visit in Spain, drop some recommendations. I mean, obviously it's like Madrid, which everyone tells me is like a classier version of Barcelona. Well, not a classier version, just like completely different and much more classier and more upscale and elegant. So I'm really looking forward to visiting Madrid. I've also heard good things about Sevilla in the south, a really picturesque place. I don't know too much about it, but I hear that it's a good place to experience like super Spanish life. So one thing to know about Barcelona is it's the capital of Catalonia, which I knew a little bit about before I came, but then when you come to Barcelona, I realized just how much like the Catalonian identity is significant here, how much so they have their own language, and a little history lesson, they want to be independent from actual Spain itself. A lot of people also told me that Barcelona is not a good representation of Spain itself just because of the fact they have like their own thing going on. And that'll be interesting to see what the rest of Spain is actually like compared to what I know of Barcelona. Now, I did actually live in Spain years ago. Like, Spain was actually one of the first countries I ever traveled to. I used to be in the military in the United States Marine Corps. I did a deployment on a boat with a Navy ship. It's like they call us America's 911 force. So for 8 months I rode around in a ship, just being on call. And one of the first places we stopped at was here in Spain. It's very south of Spain, a small town called Rota. And there, that was like a typical Spanish town. Like, I remember afternoon, everyone stopped working, took a siesta, just basic Spanish life. You know, the good thing about being in the military was it kind of just opened up my eyes to see what could be possible, like what's out there in the world. Also, you know, being in the military, I didn't get to have the chance to have the same experiences now like I do traveling, because when we did stop somewhere, it would be called like a port call, and you know, sometimes we were working, sometimes we got to go out and see the town, but most of the time there were heavy restrictions just because Marines like to do the dumbest stuff. Like, we did the dumbest stuff now that I think about it. So I totally get why the government would not want to give us too much time free. Like, probably a good call there, a good call by the American government. So I didn't get to do as much as I wanted to when I was in the military, but it was just enough to kind of like spark my appetite for travel, which is why I ended up here right now on this 4-year solo travel adventure. Oh man, it's almost been 4 years since I left. Crazy. All right, this food's about to get cold. It is cold now. I talk too much. Still warm. Meatball's still warm. This squid tastes so much better in this orange sauce. This orange sauce is turning the nastiest of things into magic. I'm telling you, whatever the Spanish people did with this orange sauce, do more of that, man. I did want to try more than these two dishes here. To be honest, I'm actually getting full pretty quickly, and I don't know, it just feels like bar food to me. You know, this doesn't feel like, I don't feel excited to keep eating, you know? It's like, okay, I tried it. I have to hit that Tapas street next time when the weather's a little bit better. It's really, really pouring down in gray right now. I can't wait for summertime in Barcelona. Like, that's what I'm really looking forward to. I hear it gets hot here. I hear it gets really hot, but yeah, I just can't wait till it's warm. I can get a t-shirt on, you know, pull out this the summer bod. You know, I've been in the gym working all winter, so I'm ready for like no shirts. Are you guys ready? Like, have you been working out in the winter? You know, summer bodies are made in the winter, so keep training, man. Keep training. Looking out to the rainy street right there. I have no type of umbrella, like none. So the thing is, it's like being in the military, I got rained on all the time. I'm talking about for weeks. Like, I would be sleeping in a hole, like digging a fighting position, digging a hole, and it would be like thunderstorm, torrential downpours the whole week, and I'd be getting wet. So, I mean, when I see rain like this, bro, it's just like, Oh, I need an umbrella. I need an umbrella. I don't want to get wet. Ah, it's just water. It'll be fine. Okay, I'm trolling just a little bit. The only reason why I would get an umbrella if I did was to protect my electronics, because I carry my laptop around town. Chances are, if you're watching this, maybe you're interested in moving to Barcelona and or Spain, or just living abroad as a digital nomad, or maybe you're just watching it to be entertained. But whether you're watching it for any of those reasons, let me know like how I can best serve you, like what type of content you want to see. I really like making these mukbang style videos just because it's like less pressure. I feel like I can just sit down and talk to the camera like it's my best friend. Honestly, when I do all the other videos, I love it, but these are like something I truly enjoy, and if I kind of knew what you guys would want to talk about during these videos, that would just help me so much more, just to make sure that you're watching something you get value from. So drop a comment, drop 2 comments, hit like, oh, and subscribe. I stopped saying that in my videos. Like and subscribe.